just gotta tell them it's for science.
That'd be cool. Just show your whole dysfunctional family Christmas and shit.
A naked leopard skin?
Just
No,
don't
this
even
is
tell anyone.
this is brown cow. So this is
Brown cow.
this is the cowboy's skin. So we'll be working on this one today. I will give you a little sneak peek of some other bodies, but yeah, obviously just working through the last few assets. The main stuff that we've been working on though over this period is obviously the way station and the launch video, which is very, very, very close. We're just dealing between the devs just had a little bit of trouble with the website, but it's looking really, really fresh. I can't wait to actually show you guys that. Yeah, a lot of things cooking. So as soon as those kind of materials are out, we just need to kind of smash them as much as possible to kind of drum up the interest for Gen2. But I think the art will speak for itself in the end anyway. But without further ado, guys, I mean, you can keep chatting as we go. I'm just going to get down to it. Also, as well, just a little heads up with the PO-apps, there might be a bit of a delay because Spicy was working on the Discord. So we're a little bit all over the place at the moment. Like we're all got our fingers in a lot of different little pies. So just open up a ticket and you will get the PO-app, but it might just be a bit of a delay. So just giving the heads up. Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll show you guys kind of what I've been working on with this one. So what I like with these kind of skinned ones is to have like some elements that still have the fur kind of coming through. So this element would be basically, you know, having the brown cow still.
Are you posting somewhere?
Can everyone see my video?
I have to hold the phone up to my ear, so I can't really like look around.
Yeah, okay. I'm just sharing my screen, so yeah, I think you're gonna have to either choose between listening or watching.
Yeah, I'll listen. I don't want to miss anything.
Yeah, so what I'll show you guys is we're just gonna work on inking this one today. But what I will just show you a little sneak peek of another body. So this is the drip trip. So oh
my god.
Yeah, so this is the original one. Looks like this. And he's tripped the fuck out.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I think the color blend is really good on this one. So yeah, this one actually looks really cool when you put the other assets on it. But I'm not going to sneak that much, guys. Yes. Do we have a new member in here?
I am kind of I don't have one yet. I just joined the Psychonaut
Apes division.
Yeah, and the honey bear, but I don't have enough money to get a ape yet.
Yeah, okay, that's okay. Well, welcome aboard. So basically, I will just I'll basically just show you what we do here. So once a week, so I do a live drawing in the Discord, which is what we're doing now, and then I'll work on a particular asset. So I'll just kind of show you guys the process of something that I'm working on at the time, and I basically just do that kind of for an hour. So at the moment, with our Gen 2 on the way, still got a few assets to kind of finish off. So basically, I'll just work on evolving a trait. So I usually show a few sneaks. I usually show more sneaks than I should, and get in trouble with Spicy. But basically, yeah, that's what we're doing here today. So yeah, you're welcome. Of course, welcome to join in and watch and chat and ask questions. Go for it.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, so basically with this layer, I'll just drop the layer down, and then we're going to start inking this. So
dickhead.
I'm just going to.
That's alright, Lamar. It's alright with me. Hey, well, mama.
Oh, when I clicked into your screen, now I can hear you better.
Yeah, okay.
Cool.
Can you see the video?
Yeah, I see what. That's amazing. I saw what was up there too a second ago. It was just amazing. I showed my
Thank you,
wife
thank you.
your art last night. She's never really like been excited about NFT, but she really loved yours.
Oh, awesome! I love to hear that. I love to hear that. Well, we got the big thing that's coming up is our Gen2, which we've been working on for a while, which will be launching in the new year, and basically all the pads. If you think they're tripped out now, they're gonna be on a whole nother level for the new year. But
Oh,
we're also expanding on our world, so we're building a way station, so it'll be an interactive way station. There's going to be a whole story as well, so of how we arrived at the way station, which everyone's going to be able to see in the launch video, which is really cool. But a lot of things kind of cooking in for this. We're basically kind of looking at new year, new pad, and yeah, the art for Gen2, I think it's going to blow a lot of people's minds. So I'm looking forward to showing off all the hard work. Um, but yeah, this is me. This is me, guys, on Christmas. Literally, because I couldn't get to France to be with my partner because my visa literally cleared. Yesterday I basically went and picked up my card. So guys, I'm officially a Spanish. I'm officially got my residency card, um, which is cool.
congratulations!
Yeah, thank you, thank you. It took me
Congrats, Johnny.
it took so long. We started the process in May. It's only just happened.
Oh wow!
So yeah, it took fucking ages. But uh,
Lucky you were even able to. With all the shit that's been going on the past couple of years,
yeah,
COVID
I
and all that.
yeah, 100%. The thing is as well, they're like the Spanish are a bit like. So I was actually born in Croatia, so I should have dual citizenship because I was literally born there. It's like kind of my right to have it. And before I came to Europe, tried to go down that route, but Croatians are saying, well, Croatians have a saying called "Nema sutra," which means "do it tomorrow," and the Spanish are a little bit like that as well. They just take everything takes so long, like everything is delayed, and there's not a lot of hustle. But
Wow.
you're also here in a place like the thing with Spain. I mean, I love Spain, but it was a bit of an adjustment in terms of just the little things. So they're definitely not morning people. Like you wake up. I walk my partner to work at like 9 a.m. and like coffee shops aren't open yet, and I'm like, "What? You're a coffee shop? Like, what are you doing? Like,
Oh
what is
wow.
happening?" Yeah, or there'll be like a lunch shop that like closes midday because they're gonna go home and have a siesta. Like,
Oh, really now?
yeah, like I'm like that's like a peak time. And I'm also used to like in Australia we eat pretty early, like I don't know 5 or 6 p.m. But they everywhere here they eat like 9 or 10 p.m. So sometimes I go out to go get something to eat to like a restaurant at like 5 and it's not open yet.
That sounds like my kind of place.
Yeah, I know for a lot of people, it's like I mean it's taking me a little while to adjust to. Um, but yeah, I have done the midday siesta before though. But the problem with me is like I can't just do a nap. I'll like go down at like 2 p.m. and then next minute I wake up it's like 7 p.m. and I don't know what year it is. Like I don't know where I am.
Are the people really
Yeah.
nice there?
Oh, Spanish people are amazing. Really, really nice. Such good vibes. Um, yeah, really, really
It
nice.
sounds great. Is
See, I'm in
is
Earth.
that piece you're working on now? Is that going to be like a Grinch?
No, so these will be this will be an evolution of
Oh, I
our
see.
yeah, yeah. The the pointed ears though. are because they're in like a transformative state. So it's a bit of foreshadowing of stuff we got planned, but I can only say that much. Otherwise, I'll get in trouble again. But yeah, the big stuff that's coming on is our Gen 2 drop, but we'll officially be opening up the way station soon as well, and that'll be a really cool launch video.
I can't believe how much time you're spending on each line. It's just, I mean, the process is amazing to watch.
Thank you. I mean, I do kind of pride
You're a
myself in.
perfectionist.
Yeah, I am a perfectionist, which is good and bad because I know sometimes it takes me a while to get stuff done, but then I feel the quality is a bit higher than
Absolutely.
because I do think some, not shouting to anyone, but like I think some projects are just focused on just putting anything out there instead of like taking the time to really create something unique.
There definitely should be more artists like you out there.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
This art is just crazy amazing. And then in the general chat, I was saying, I mean, there should even be shirts. And then somebody posted a shirt. Where do you get these? Are they going to be available at all for public? Will we be able to get them on the website?
Well, we do have a merch store, and we've got quite a few items on there. That's also another thing coming in the new year. So we will be doing another merch drop that's more akin to Gen 2. So we do have like a little pre-release Gen 2 merch, which is more just like the logo, the Gen 2 logo on the hoodie, which I also have at the moment, and I'm in love with it. I actually need to put some photos up. But I was rocking my Pad Ugly sweater on Christmas by myself with the cat, which is pretty fun.
I saw those. Those are cool.
I was rocking my Pat sweater on Christmas too.
I love it. I love to hear it, and I love to see it. Let me just get. So what I will just say, guys, we're gonna do most of the inking with Photoshop here, and then some of this stuff here I'm going to take into Illustrator just because they're bigger, longer lines, and I'm trying to get them looking as crisp as possible. So again, we'll quite often jump between both programs as we're going. Also as well, good news, cat related. So we were worried with the surgery because basically when we got her fixed, they found two like lumps in her breasts, and turns out they were like cancerous. They were malignant tumors. So they were worried that it spread, but they did scans and looks like it hasn't spread. So that's a positive. But yeah, she's just walking around in this weird bodysuit at the moment. She's not happy about it at all.
I just found out my dad has cancer in his lungs. He's gonna have it hopefully cut out January.
Shit, man, I'm sorry to hear. I lost my father to cancer when I was about 9. It's an ugly disease.
Yeah,
The good
I'm
thing
sorry.
is, I mean, the positive is like they've made a lot of strides in the treatment of it. Like it's cancer's not the same disease it was like 20 years ago. So even the way that they like administer the chemotherapy and stuff as well is a lot different. Like before, like in the old days, chemotherapy was a bit like it's a bit like carpet bombing. Like it was like carpet bombing an area. There was like so much collateral damage. They're just bombing the whole. They're just getting like so. Even chemo would just. Some people suffered a lot just from the chemotherapy itself. Whereas now, they can make it like way more targeted. which is a lot better. But yeah, I hope he's all right. Hope he's all right, man.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Um,
40 years and quit 10 years ago, you know. I'm
What'd you
coming
do?
up on 30 years smoking, but I'm really like trying to quit right now since I found out. Yeah, we only found out like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, shit. My dad was a smoker, but he's European, so he's Croatian. They all smoke, and also a bit different mentality back then. But yeah,
Yeah.
he passed away when he was 42, so he's pretty young.
Wow. That's
Same,
my age.
yeah,
My
same age as Elvis.
Oh wow.
New Year's resolution is to quit vaping. I quit smoking last year after 16 years, and I'm finally going to give up vaping.
Congrats.
Yeah, nice.
I actually have been kind of pivoting towards vaping right now.
I mean, honestly, it's a good lean off of cigarettes. It was really easy for me.
Yeah, I got a Posh that actually helps a lot. They taste really good too.
What's the posh?
It's a vape, but it's really tasty. It's like, it's like smoking. It's like it tastes like if you got strawberry kiwi, it tastes like you're eating a strawberry kiwi, you know.
Yeah, okay. Okay. I quite
They're
like
like,
doing I quite like doing shisha every so often. And I imagine like sometimes the flavored vapes are a little bit like walking around with a mini shisha in your pocket.
yeah, I've never heard of that.
Oh, shisha is nice.
Yeah.
It's like
Is
a
it?
hookah.
Hookah pipe, sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
where do you get that? Just online?
I mean, usually like it's you can buy like the shisha thing, but usually you just go to like it's like a Arabic like thing. So quite a lot of restaurants that are Arabic will have the option to get a shisha at the table. There's a really cool
Oh,
Moroccan restaurant right near us. They have this Moroccan food, by the way, guys, is fucking so good. Like they have this soup called halela, and I'm addicted to it. I could just go there and just eat just the soups and not have anything else. But yeah, they have really good shisha there.
Yeah, the
But
best dinner I've ever attended was a Moroccan dinner. 100%.
yeah, it's also like so hearty and so filling. Like so, like I'm rolling out of the restaurant at the end.
Yes.
Um,
I was
okay,
lucky enough to live with some Moroccans there for a little while.
okay, that's sick. That's nice. Okay, I'm going to I won't do it right now. We'll go into Illustrator, but the I will just oh shit, I merged them too much. I will just show you guys as well. I'll do this later, but it's a bit boring. Um, but basically got to taper the lines, so we'll just go in and for all these lines, just make them all tapered like that. Just make them sharper so you can see the difference. These ones are tapered, these ones are not. It just looks good, but we won't do that now. So what I'm gonna do is I will get my line thicknesses ready for Illustrator, so it just makes it easier to match the thickness. So the 3 line weights that we use is 15 points, so that's 15, 20, and 25. I'm also going to draw an X here and an X here. It'll make sense later. It's just to help us match up the line weight after. I'm just gonna up the opacity on this a little bit.
have you ever done tats?
No. I mean, I actually have designed a couple of tattoos for people, but I've never actually done it on the skin. a lot of people have said I've got a pretty steady hand, and they're like, you should be a tattoo artist. But honestly, the anxiety of tattooing on someone to me is just too much. Like, because I feel like a couple of things. Like one, I would hate to like make a mistake, and then they're stuck with it. Or the second is like, if I did a shit tattoo, and then for the rest of their life, they're reminded that they don't like me. But yeah, I just it's not something that I've
Yeah.
You like
looked
being
into.
able to edit.
Yeah, I like being able to edit. I also like my style changes and evolves over the years. So stuff that I've done in the past, like I don't like as much as I do at the time. So I would hate to like look back and be like, oh fuck, I would wish I could have changed that on that person. But
Johnny, I got a question for you.
yeah, go.
So after we hit 1 ETH floor, you want to design my tattoo?
Yeah, 100%. Okay. As long as I
Yeah.
don't have to, as long as I don't have to tattoo it on you.
For
You
sure.
find
You
you
should
find
give
the artist.
yourself.
I'll design the tattoo.
You should give yourself more credit. I mean, you're just truly amazing. You're. It's crazy. It's just this art is amazing, and
I
yeah,
really
I
appreciate that,
see
man.
like you like to make sure it's like completely perfect, but that's it's still perfect. Even the first time you do it, I'm watching every line you're making. It's just really
Thank you.
crazy, amazing.
Thank you, brother. I think I do need to sometimes I don't know, sometimes like let go of being a perfectionist with some of the work sometimes because it can bog me down. Like I sometimes can spend too much time on certain things, but I think I am getting better with time. Um, but yeah, I like it when people can appreciate um, the effort that goes in. But I also, I mean, sometimes as well, I'll do a really complicated piece and someone will be like, how long did that take? And I'm like, I don't know, like, it took me this many hours. Like, fuck, how can you sit there doing that the whole time? But a lot of the time for me, I know it's going to sound like cliche, but it's that whole, like, it's the journey, not the destination. I just like working on things. So, um, yeah, big pieces. I mean, it's amazing when it's finished, but I just like the process as well.
How many pieces are in the ape, the Psychonaut Ape?
So we have 7,777 of the original Genesis. So then basically what's going to happen is um, all the traits are evolving once the pads have ingested their shroomies. So there's a whole lore behind that. But basically, each trait has to be, which is what we're doing now, like tripped out. And some of them are getting extremely tripped out. But yeah, we've done a bit of some test runs and stuff as well. So there's also some like test examples floating around there. I don't know where. I've got a few on my Insta and stuff, but there's some in the sneak peeks in the Discord. But you can start to see how crazy they're going. So basically, what
It's. Do you hand? I mean, you're hand drawing this. Did you hand draw? You didn't hand draw 7,000
no.
NFTs,
So
did you?
yeah, no. So they're so it's like a generative collection. So similar to similar to most collections that are generative, like a Bored Ape, for example. You draw them. You draw like traits. So I think we did about 200 traits for the pad Genesis. So you would basically it's like a bunch of layers. Think about it as like they're on like layers of glass stacked on top of each other. So you do say like 10 bodies, 5 clothes on top of that, different mouths. There's all these different traits, and then and then you basically get your dev to shuffle them around, and then it kind of spits out how many you want. You could have 80,000 NFTs if you wanted to generate, but it's obviously too much. But you can also adjust like the scarcity of certain traits as well and stuff like that. But yeah, if I was drawing 7,000, yeah, I'd still be doing that for the next probably 20 years.
Very cool.
So what we're doing here is we're just doing the skinny lines in Illustrator, and I'm just going to keep them skinny, and then we'll adjust the line weight after. But these lines are just because I want to get them really, really perfect. This is like a chunk taken out of his ear. So I'll just pop this in like this.
I must say, this is the funnest. Well, I know it's not a space, but you know, this is the funnest voice chat I've ever been in. I've never seen live art like this being done. I've never even seen how this computer, or how you do art on the computer. It's just
that's
blowing me away.
Cool. That's, I mean, we've been doing this, like, we do this every week. You know, once a week. There'll also be a claimable poll app for attendance. So basically, it's like a free mintable. It's like a ticket stub, which you can open up a ticket and you can claim after. But yeah, this is like my favorite time of the week. Get to hang out with the Pad fam. Also as well, there's not so much of it today, but quite often I'll ask for the opinion of people in the audience. So I'll be like, and you guys help shape it as well. So I'll be like, should we add this? Should we take away this? Take away that? What color should this be? Etc. Etc. Which is super cool as well. So it's even more interactive.
Also, Shane, there are 2 pad giveaways today, so you actually have a chance of winning a pad today.
Wow, there's 2?
Yeah, so if you look at the events tab, you'll see 2 spaces that are scheduled, one for 2 p.m. EST, then one for 9 p.m. EST. There's going to be a pad giveaway in both of those spaces.
I just checked the drawing chat. I just see "Don't forget feet." Very nice.
I'm trying to figure out how to. Oh, okay, I got it. What tab is it in?
So if you're looking in the Discord and you scroll all the way up to the top, you'll see events.
Uh-huh.
And then you just click on the events, and then you scroll down, you'll see Royal Spaces and then Ape Spaces. If you just set a reminder for both of those, we go on 10 minutes after that time, and then we'll be doing a drawing about 15-20 minutes after that with a pad giveaway.
It's only showing me, so December 30th, 1 p.m. That's the one we're in right now, right? Yeah, that's it. That's all it's showing.
Jurassic, how dare you?
Sorry?
Sorry, Jurassic just sent me pictures of his feet. Oh my god, Utter! Oh my god! Run! Don't look in the chat, guys. Don't look in the chat.
Why is it so long? Why is it so long, Utter?
Yeah, man. Like, what's going on with your foot, bro? Like you wear smaller shoes because your pinky looks like it's kind of forced in there. And those 3 big toes, I feel like it's what is it from Hunger Games where they hold up the 3 fingers?
Shit.
Like the Scout's honor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Paul Shane, I'll send you a DM of both the space links so you can get in on that.
Thanks. Man, those look like monkey paws.
I just sent you a friend request, Shane.
Okay. Let me find out how to move around.
Okay. Shouldn't load this way.
You're Colorado, right? Yeah, when I pull up that events tab, it doesn't look like that. Like the picture you showed me, Colorado.
Oh, okay. I was supposed to say I'm Magic Skywalker. I sent you those both the space links for you.
How the heck? I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, message request. Here we go. Oh,
Yeah. Look at the middle one, it's so long. What's happening with your pinky udder? It's like collapsing underneath the other one. It's like a ballerina's toe. Like it's like jammed or something. You've got like LeBron James's weird toe.
I'm about to trip everyone out with my phone. You know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh, the LeBron James.
Yeah. Okay, we're just working on these little straps here.
I just seen that LeBron James picture.
Yeah, that's what years of professional basketball will do to your toes, I guess.
Yeah.
That's what happens when your shoes are too damn tight.
Yeah, exactly.
Looking like a damn ballerina.
Yeah.
It's like we're de-evolving.
Anyone got much planned for New Year's Eve?
Get drunk.
Yeah, nice.
Nah, we're
Yeah,
getting fucked up.
Yeah, I haven't been
Wow.
drunk in like probably 3-4 months, so I'm gonna go all out.
Yeah. Very nice.
Oh, Ills, by the way, my thumb, I broke it in Hawaii, and then I almost cut it off with a wine bottle and super glued it back shut.
What?
Yeah, and that's the way my thumb looks forever now. Which, and honestly, it's kind of a bonus because my reach, like my fucking palming, it definitely increased my range by like 2 inches of movement.
Yeah, okay.
Not disappointed.
I bet you have
Oh,
no
I can,
trouble playing on a controller.
oh no, no trouble at all playing on a controller, and I can literally palm a basketball so well I could throw it like a dodgeball.
Nice.
And also the hospitals, super glue. I was not in my home state, and the last thing I want to do is deal with a healthcare system that I'm not in the state of. So I just went to the store and super glued it shut.
Fuck. That's one thing. Like it blows me away about America is just like your healthcare system. How crazy it is.
Oh, it's fucking bullshit.
Yeah. Like
It's so
I just
bad.
don't understand how you guys don't have
Live.
some form of like and like just the stories of people like in a car accident and being like, don't call the ambulance, like don't call it, like bruh, like because they don't want to like yeah.
Oh no, see, I'm at that point where what was it? One of the last car accidents I got in. I like I was driving my friend's car and I looked over at her and I was like, "You have health and I mean, I was like, you have a car insurance?" She said, "Yeah." I said, "Put your seatbelt on and don't get out of the car." Like simple as that. Like we ended
Yeah.
up getting like 5 bands a piece and all medical expenses covered. So sometimes it could be beneficial if you know you're not in the wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, in America, if you even set foot in an ambulance, you get charged $2,000, even if they don't take you anywhere.
Yeah. That's
But
insane.
that's how it was years ago. Actually, it's probably way worse now.
Yeah, I think the fact is like do you guys you just don't have like free healthcare, right? It's all like you don't have any form of free healthcare.
I
Unless
think
you're
we got
poor.
Obamacare, or what is it? Is it Obamacare or what is the free one?
Yeah, yeah, we have that, and there's it's like
It's
basically
welfare
affordable.
healthcare is what it is.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, we in Australia we have like what's called Medicare, so it's like basically, I mean, I still have private health. I still had private health when I was there, just because you obviously get added benefits. But your Medicare is still, as good as well. So, it's just it just blows me away. The
Yeah, Medicare is one of the things that we can apply for here, but you actually have to apply for and qualify to get it.
shit. Okay.
And
I do want to
Yeah,
throw out a
sometimes,
little life hack.
I mean,
yeah,
most of the time, it's actually uh a lot easier to stay poor here. I mean, because there's like this like big kind of like I mean, if you make enough money and you have to pay for your health care, you're gonna be way more broke than if you were
yeah,
poor and you got it for free.
yeah. Yeah.
I do want to throw out a
Uh,
little life hack when it comes to healthcare in the U.S. that I've seen a lot of Israelis do, because I know a lot of Israelis here in the U.S. But what they'll do is they'll go to an emergency room and just put in a fake name, fake social, get their work done, and never have to pay for it. I'm not saying I've done this myself, but I'm just saying it's a little bit of a cheat hack.
shit. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of a lot of like people that come here from Mexico, they all have like fake IDs and fake uh security social security cards and stuff like that. And they can go get jobs with that stuff and everything.
Yeah. I mean, like, I um, when you look at America from us, like looking outside, like I understand like capitalism is I really believe in the positives of capitalism in terms of like pushing society forward and adding incentives to do well and being able to innovate and grow, and stuff like that. But I do think like a government should provide the basic needs to their populace, which is like everyone should have access to free education, free healthcare, and stuff like that. Like they should be like God-given rights for living in that country, and then
You
everything
should
else
run for
beyond that.
president.
They take enough money in our taxes, so I don't
I'll
see
vote
why
for
that's
you.
not a fair ask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I see Australia like Australia's a bit, it's a I guess it's capitalist in the sense that you can own businesses and build yourself, but you do have access to like um free healthcare. I mean our education as well. I mean we still like we're not it's not as free as like we got public schools and stuff. Obviously, university you have to pay, but the debt isn't as strong. Like the debt isn't as crazy as it is in America. I feel for college education.
Oh, I'll never get my student loans paid back.
And how does it how do you pay your student loans? Is it like
You end up paying more in interest than you do originally for your loan. The student
Yeah.
loan system is completely fucked, like completely and utterly fucked.
Yeah.
Um, like people will literally be paying on it for the rest of their lives, and
Yeah.
it's sad. It breaks my heart.
but do you have to like do you get like a how often do you have to pay it back? Like how does the loan work? Because ours is like you can go to university basically for free, right? But you have what's called a hex debt. So they will just take they will just take it out as soon as you start working from your tax return.
Oh my
So
god, that would suck.
yeah, so like you just be paying it like off gradually over the next few years. But if you don't like if you're not earning enough that year, you don't pay as much. So it really only like it's not like it doesn't
What is
it's not like a
what?
yeah, like it's not like a standard rate where you're just having to like pay the same amount every time regardless. It kind of goes on how much money you're making and so if you are fresh out of college and you don't get a job for the first 2 years, you won't be paying your hex, because you're not paying your tax yet.
What do the interest rates look like?
There's no interest on it.
Yeah, see, that's what fucks
Wow.
most Americans because
Yeah.
the interest that you gain on your student loans get compiled back into your loan, and then you have to pay interest on your interest.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So that's what's crazy. Because you think
It's
like the thing
completely
is,
fucked.
right? You're if you're it should just be an interest-free loan because the government by allowing people to go to college and then pay it back as they start working, what they're doing is they're like they it works well in the long run because you're improving the workforce. Like it's an investment in the workforce and you're getting it back, but they shouldn't be compounding it on top of you. That's just being greedy.
It's just a racket. I mean, most ultra rich people, they tell you not even go to school. Ever since
Yeah,
the
yeah,
internet came out, I mean, it's like,
yeah,
what's the
Dude,
point?
I dropped out of college at 14. I'm never going back.
yeah.
Wow. You're like Doogie Howser. That's
I
probably a way old um
Yeah,
analogy.
I'm over here like no idea who that is. I'm 27, my guy.
Yeah. Never mind.
The issue isn't with capitalism, it's with the people in charge, and it'll always be that way no matter what system is running
Yep.
things. There will always be corruption because humans are corrupt. So it is what
Yeah,
it
that's
is.
true. That is true. That's
Who
true.
was that?
That's like a pretty sure.
So true.
Especially here. What last time Trump was running for president, he was doing a debate and he was talking he was saying how everything is corrupt, and he knows it is true because he uses this system.
Yeah. Yeah. Did anyone pick up his NFT Trump cards?
I
Yeah,
wish.
I heard
I
they were
fucking
pumping.
wish. Dude, they pumped so hard. I know Brando ended
Mhm.
up getting one that he sold for 2 ETH. I think one sold for like what 10 or 20 ETH or some shit.
Shit.
The thing that fucks me up is like I literally saw them trending, and the only thing that turned me off was the fact that they were on Polygon, and I was like, I don't feel like transferring to Polygon. And they were
Yeah.
so cheap. I think it was like 0.08 or some shit.
Yeah, I think they were capped at like $99 or something. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I sat on my hands on that one.
I think really the deciding factor for me is I don't want anything in my wallet that I don't like morally support, I guess.
Yeah, I know. Like, he looks like a fucking idiot. And
Yeah, he did. Jesus
Oh,
fuck.
he is.
God. I think it's funny to an extent. Like back before he was actually the president, and all my friends asked me like, who do you think's gonna win? I was like, I mean, realistically, Trump. He called this 20 years ago on the Oprah show exactly how he would do it, and he's doing it, and no one is even paying attention. Which he literally said on the Oprah show that he was going to, if he was going to run for president, he would run for the Republicans because they're the stupidest group of voters and like all this shit. No, this is live on television. You can literally just
shit.
go watch the video. And he fooled everyone by telling the truth.
Yeah.
I bet you
Like,
he even planned to run against a woman.
it's fucking crazy, man.
Oh
Fucking
shit.
Clinton, she's a Satan. I mean, they both
Oh,
are.
dude,
We will never have a good person to pick from, and if we do, they will never ever win.
Did you ever hear about all the shit with Hillary Clinton and the Haiti children?
No, I've heard a little bit about like sex trafficking. Is that what you're saying?
I don't really know if it ties deep into that. I didn't really go too much into it. I just remember it was either Panama or Haiti. I can't remember where the Hillary Clinton Foundation like took all these children and claimed that they were trying to get them back to their parents, and there was like missing posters all over this area looking for these children, and they were in the U.S. at the Hillary Clinton Foundation.
Oh my god, I'm not even surprised though. That's there's all sorts of things going around, like people saying that they drink blood and shit. But I really, I wouldn't even be surprised if that shit was true, because
No, the
these
fucked up
people are
part is
crazy.
they scare them before they kill them. Just like some deep conspiracy shit for the chemical that's released when you're in fear, and
Adrenal.
yeah, it's really fucked up, man. It's really fucked up.
Did you hear about the Balenciaga shit?
The what?
Balenciaga.
No.
Let me hear it.
So there is a company called Balenciaga, and they had all these occult and like very just strange things in all their pictures, and every picture had a picture. It was like children. One of them actually had this hidden thing where there was caution tape, but instead of caution tape on it, it said Balenciaga, and they put two A's instead of one A because Baal is like a very evil. You can look into what Baal is. Um, but yeah, so like all these conspiracy things, they get off on like putting it out in front of people, essentially, and like you have to know that you have to accept them fucking you, essentially. Does that make sense? Like you have to look at what they're presenting you and go, yes, I want that, and then they are morally clear, is how their mind works.
Yeah, I think they get people to like sell them their souls. to, to like for fame and fortune and shit like that. I think they're behind a lot of the suicides, the big suicides, like the musical musicians and shit.
I agree.
I didn't mean to cut you off.
Nipsey Hussle, that whole thing with that doctor that found the cure for what was it, cancer and AIDS and like all this other stuff, and he mysteriously died. So he tried to release a documentary on it, and Nipsey Hussle died, and I can't remember who else it was that was going to do it. I think it was like Nick Cannon or something, or somewhere over there, and he ended up backing down and not doing it.
Probably good for him. Or Nipsey Hussle died, didn't he? He got killed anyway.
Yeah, I did. I actually saw his memorial out there in California.
Yeah, I mean, people like Chester Bennington, Chris Cornell. It's just these people have these heights of fame that are just like you couldn't buy that. I mean, something. I mean, there's a lot of talented people out there that could be even more famous if it was, if it was based on their talent, but why these people, and why at these such heights in your careers, why would you kill yourself? It doesn't make any sense. It's almost like,
So I said we go
sorry.
to lighter subjects.
Yeah.
Take a dark turn real quick. God damn.
That's cool.
The thing I was talking about, Balenciaga, if you are interested and want to look deeper into it, because it is very fucked up, you just go on Twitter and type #Balenciaga Gate.
I feel though Balenciaga are just trolling the fashion world with like some of the shit they've been putting out recently. Like you guys have seen have you guys seen the super distressed sneakers that they put out, and they're like two grand or something. And they're like now I'm trying to find them.
I can post one of the tweets, and like hopefully you guys look at it and then delete it real quick, so it shouldn't be in the Discord, but just give me a minute and I'll show you an example of what I'm talking about.
Johnny, I had a question for you.
Yo.
What do you think about so like on the live drawing days? I was thinking about it last week. If maybe we had a Twitter space that would bridge people over to the Discord so they could just like pop in, and then we could like manually guide them here for the live drawing. Just like
Yeah.
thoughts on that?
Yeah, I could see that working. Like, so maybe instead of having the like the drawing, you mean instead of having the drawing audio here, we Twitter, the Twitter space.
Yeah, if you wanted to do the audio for Twitter and then just the visual on the screen in Discord, or we could still even do the audio in the Discord. And I would just, anyone that was asking, I would just let them know that we're all in the Discord.
Yeah, I could.
And
I mean,
see how
I
that
think that'd
goes.
be. Yeah, we could try that out. I think it would be a good idea because I think as well, like, you know, even as what do you call it? Shane here,
Yo,
he's
what
new
the
to it. It took him a while to like I don't think some people know about the live draw as much as, and I think it's like such a cool aspect as well.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
definitely a very cool aspect. Like, how many projects do you get to go into and literally watch the artist draw what you're going to be getting?
Yeah.
None.
Um, I'll set up a space for that for next Thursday. And is it going to be at this time every week from now on?
No, it was just I just moved it a little bit today because I had something on, but it will be normally an hour before, unless
Okay.
yeah, but that
Cool.
we'll set it all up. Also as well, they did these trash bags, just quickly on the Balenciaga, and yeah, these ones are 1400 euro for
Yo,
Are you guys looking at those? They're
yeah, dude.
crazy.
I'm looking at the one that you sent, Liquor, and that thing is, I don't even know what the fuck I'm looking at.
Right?
Honestly, I'm a
They're
little disturbed.
literally garbage shoes.